Hey, what's going on? This is Ron with Menchaca Channel, where inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles is what we do. In this video, we're going to be talking about
being proud of who you are.
I'm ready. You're ready. Let's do this thing. All right. It's very important that we understand who we are as individuals in this life. So sit tight. We're going to talk about an illustration, a story that's benefited my life, and I'm going to share it with you on Menchaca Channel. And I know what you're wondering. You're probably wondering, who is this right next to me? Well, can you believe it? This is my daughter, Addi. And hey, Menchaca Channel, let's welcome Addi as she says a couple of words.
Hey guys, today I just wanted to be part of this video talking about being proud of who I am and how important it is to know your worth. When you know your worth and the greatness that God's put inside of you, it brings out passions within you. Now, what kind of passions am I talking about? Well, for me, I love to cook, I love to do art, I love to be creative, I like to dance and learn new things, and I love helping people and bringing the best out of everyone. In order to believe that you can truly do all of these things, you have to know your worth and understand that you are a child of God and He has created you to be awesome. So I hope this video blesses you and helps you to become the best you can be.
Hey, well, we appreciate Addi speaking those words from her heart today. And let me tell you, I'm rocking this hat because I got my dad hat on. And I'm telling you, this video is going to be awesome. So allow me a moment to share a story with you so we can get some principles out of it. So in this story, this father was about to die, and he told his son, hey, I want to give you this watch that's been in the family for years. Your grandfather and then your great-grandfather had passed it down generation to generation, and it's more than 200 years old. But before I give it to you, I want you to take it to 3 different locations where they're going to tell you the value of that watch. First, I want you to take it to the watchman off of First Street. Go in there and tell him that you have this old watch and you want him to tell you the value of it. So the son does that, comes back to the father, and he says, hey, the watchman only said that it was worth $5. The father said, now I want you to take it to the coffee shop and tell me what he tells you the value of it is. So the son returns and he says, Dad, you're not going to believe it. $5 again. They're saying that it's just an old watch. So the father tells the son, never mind that. Now, I want you to go to the museum, take him the old watch, and see what they say the value is. So the son took it to the museum, and he was shocked because they offered him $1 million for that old watch. He quickly ran back to his father with the exciting news that they had offered him such a big amount of money. The father took this opportunity to teach his son a lesson. And the lesson was simply, you take it to the right place, they value you in the right way. My son, don't find yourself in wrong places and get angry because they don't value you. Those who know your value are the ones who appreciate you. Don't stay in places where no one sees your value. Remember, go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. And above all, know your worth, because you have greatness on the inside of you.
How did the watchmaker offer $5 for the watch? The coffee shop also offered $5 for the watch. And then out of nowhere, the museum offers $1 million. That's crazy.
And what's interesting to me about this story is that the coffee shop didn't have a clue about watches. They sell coffee. Why would they know the value of a watch? I would have put $5 on it. But the watchmaker, he probably knew the value, being that he is in that industry, and he probably knew that it was worth $1 million, but he was probably trying to scam him. But you can't go wrong with the museum, who is willing to tell you the truth and not expect a dime in return. I truly believe that this resembles the types of friendships we have. People who are going to just take advantage of you, that probably symbolizes the watchmaker. And what about the coffee shop? You might have some people around you have no clue what's going on in your life. But get around people like the museum, people that know the value of you and can extract that from you. So let's take a moment right now and really describe what we're going through in our lives and what society is saying about it. So I'm going to describe what we're actually going through, and Addi, she's going to be society and respond to what it is. If you're skinny,
You're probably starving yourself.
if you're heavy,
Maybe you should lose some weight.
if you leave your hair gray,
You're getting old.
if you color your hair,
You're trying to act young.
if you're dressed up,
You're conceited.
if you dress down,
You're letting yourself go.
if you speak your mind,
You're rude.
if you don't say anything,
You have no backbone.
if you cry,
You're weak.
if you don't cry,
You're cold-hearted.
if you're sociable,
You run the streets too much.
if you stay to yourself,
You're an introvert. You're stuck up or standoffish.
if you're not educated,
You're dumb.
if you're educated and successful,
You're bougie.
and finally, if you have a nice life,
You're a snob. It seems like we can't do anything without being criticized.
and to be honest with you, we live in a society today that people can't survive if they're not constantly judging you.
Love me or hate me, I am who I am, and there's no greater judge than God. He's the one who created us after all. Get to know people for who they are without judgment.
We need people in our lives. They push us to success. They push us to greatness. They extract the greatness within us, and we need them in our lives. People that are isolated and just by themselves, they usually are not fruitful, and we have to take that in consideration.
I'm proud of who I am, and you can believe that.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Menchaca Channel, where inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles is what we do. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and
Ring that bell!
so you can get another episode of Menchaca Channel. Until next time.